It is that time of the show when we say hello to our favorite spiritual mentor, Reverend Greg Dorst, Senior Minister at the Claremont Center of Spiritual Living. And you know, Greg, something that I hear so often, I just call it the blame game. You know, people don't like their lives or aspects of their life. And some people, all they seem to do is place blame. It's because of my parents, it's because of my spouse, it's because of my kids, it's because of my boss. It seems like there's got to be a better way to find a solution than just placing blame.
Yeah, blame doesn't help you to find that solution. I hear it all the time on the news, especially. We have to find somebody to blame. Who do we blame for this? Who do we point the finger at? And it doesn't help one bit to bring about a solution to whatever it is that was caused during this problem creating. So blame really has absolutely no function whatsoever. I mean, if it comes time to where you've solved the problem, you've stepped directly into the solution and done the things that are necessary, and you want to look toward somebody who might have been responsible for it and allow them to learn new skills, a new skill set, so that these kinds of things don't happen again, then do that. But don't let it substitute for finding the solution. And it often does.
And I think sometimes a lot of us use blame as a way of not taking personal responsibility. I mean, someone may have done me wrong, and really they did it knowingly, on purpose, whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm responsible for how I respond or how I deal with it.
That's right. You set the ball rolling somehow. I mean, there's something that you did brought yourself to that point where this problem existed in your life. And so to not take responsibility for it is to allow it to happen again, you see. Mm-hmm. It will happen again if you can't say, this is me. I had something to do with it. I need to change the way either I look at things or the way I act. And that's the solution. Mm-hmm. So putting it out and off on somebody else does nothing but perpetuate the problem.
Right. And, we may think it makes us feel better, but what it really does is make us stuck. Whereas whatever the situation is, when we can move out of blame and into solution. All right, so this thing happened. What are we going to do to improve the situation?
Yeah.
I love that.
And the idea of fault really is a developmental level that we just really don't want to participate in today. We bristle today when we hear things like it's the victim in a sexual assault's fault. It is it's the way a person was acting that made somebody else with no control do something. That just doesn't make any sense anymore.
I agree. Thank you.
Thank you.
Claremont Center for Spiritual Living. Services every Sunday at 10:30. See you there.